Alright, so I get asked a lot why Vivian is bad. Well, first of all, when you're playing ranked up to Diamond or Masters, like nobody plays Vivian. She's just awful. But if people do play Vivian, it's usually booby trap because it just like deals 600 damage, which is a lot. You can also knock people off the map with this ability. Her only problem too is her only self-sustain is her lifesteal and her shield. But in ranked, like up to Diamond and Masters, people have better aim, so they're going to shoot your feet, which your shield cannot protect you, which a lot of casual players probably don't know this. But even when her shield is up, you still can kill her fairly easy by either being above her with like Andro or Drogos. You can be above her and her shield won't do anything, or you can just shoot at her feet. She has a lot of counters too, like flanks that can dash around all the place, or Bomb King. Some of the off tanks or tanks can counter her, like Terminus or Atlas, because they have indestructible shields. Her shield is kind of like whatever. I mean, it lasts for a decent while, but the problem with it is the cooldown is like 13 seconds. Another problem with Vivian is her reload speed. As you can see, her reload just takes forever, and the only way you can fix this is by getting Deft Hands, but you also have to get Cauterized. Otherwise, when you shoot people, the healers are going to full heal people that you're shooting. Every champion in this game also has a way to self-heal themselves, so that's another reason why you get Cauterized. But you also be getting like Deft Hands so you can reload faster. Another problem with Vivian, she has no way to get away from like escaping fights. Like, what I mean by escaping is like Andro can fly away, Vora can use her tendrils, Tiberius can jump across the map. She's kind of like a bad version of Tyra. Whereas Tyra has damage reduction, there's nothing you can do to counter damage reduction. Like there's no items you can get that counters damage reduction. There's really no abilities that counter damage reduction. That's another reason why Tyra is better. Her ultimate is okay. It'll go away after you like die. But other than that, it's like okay. You just want to build up as much ult as possible. But I'll show you why she's just not as good as Cass or Leon. Alacrity is really good, but it's getting nerfed right now. So with Leon, most of the time you just get like Chronos and Cauterize, and you pretty much sure you're just gonna wipe everyone out with Leon. Like, you see how fast you can kill people with Leon. You just like slide. What is this ability? I always forget what the name of this ability. It's use Grace, Valor, then Grace. But of course you're going to be using Swift Jade. So you just like this. And you don't really need like an ultimate to do this either. And you can see how fast she just like wipes everyone out. That's a reason why Leon gets banned a lot in Masters. And then you have Cassie, who can literally just 2 to 3 shot people with her impulse build, because you're gonna keep lowering your cooldown on your blast shower. And also with Cass, you're gonna be getting Chronos.
A little defense never hurt anyone.
Like she doesn't even need ultimate. And you can see how fast I kill people with Cassie. And she just does a ton of damage. The nice thing too about Cassie is you have lifesteal. You don't really rely too much on damage reduction, But it's just the fact that Cassie can just destroy people this fast. And now I'm going to change to Vivian, no, Tyra. And you start to see like how fast you can kill people. I use Mercy Kill. Burn Monster is okay, it's situational. It just depends on... Another thing too about these damage champions is a lot of them have cooldowns, and a lot of them have, when they get kills, they reset on cooldowns. You can just see how fast they kill people. And you can see how my cooldown just keeps going down.
Killing spree. One kill. That's 5 in a row.
Now I'm going to switch to Vivian, and you'll see how slow she is on killing people. Now the only thing I'm going to get is Death Hands, because just to make it fair. After number 2, I'm not using ultimates. Like Leon and Cass, Tyra don't really need ultimates. But you see how slow it is. Like, it's just taking way too long to kill people. Like, it takes a lot longer to kill people with Vivian. That's another reason. Like, even Tiberius with his Trigon's Fury build is even faster. And of course, Kinessa is way faster. She can just two-shot people. But you start to see why Vivian is pretty bottom tier right now. And not just that too, you can also get a Wrecker to destroy her shield faster if your aim is not very good and you can't aim at her feet. Also, Bomb King can throw bombs above her and they'll still hit her. You can see my damage doing a lot more, even on Tiberius, even though his ability is kind of slow. Not just that too, his ability goes through shields also, all besides like Atlas. But yeah, Vivian is just not very good right now. Her damage is very low. It takes longer to kill people. She doesn't have like really any mobility like Tiberius or Leon or Cassie. She has no damage reduction like Tyra. So it's kind of like there's really no reason to play Vivian right now. Mostly because she's just a bad version of Tyra. Like, Tyra can do everything better. Like, Tyra can throw fire, she still has an assault rifle, and she has grenades to give herself damage reduction. And like, the only thing Vivian can do is shoot more, but it just takes longer to kill people.